Greetings Stationeers, it's me, I'm back for another video because Peter Gabriel has released a new song. So on February the 5th, which was the first full moon, the second full moon of 2023, Peter Gabriel released another new song. This time, this one's called The Court, and it's quite similar in ways to Panopticon, but also quite different. So this is the dark side mix. So since my last video, Peter Gabriel's released 3 different mixes of Panopticon. He's obviously released the bright side mix as the original, and then he's released the dark side mix, which was mixed by Chad Blake a couple of weeks later, and he also released an inside mix, which is a Dolby Atmos mix. This is only available on Apple Music and Amazon.com. Amazon Music, sorry. Apparently that's because the other services don't do Atmos mixers. So if you uploaded it to Apple, he's got an Atmos mix, but if you'd uploaded it to Bandcamp, you would only get the stereo mix. So you'd effectively be getting exactly the same mix again. So I don't have Atmos, but I did download the inside mix from Amazon Music. It's fairly cheap, 99p I think, pound, whatever. To me, that's the best of the 3 mixes. The bass seems a lot deeper. There's a lot more going on in the background. It doesn't seem quite as produced. It doesn't seem quite as bland. So I actually much preferred that version of the track. Out of the 3, that's my favourite one, I think. However, for Full Moon subscribers on Bandcamp, he also released a band run-through mix, which is effectively the band, I think, playing it live, getting ready to record it. That is so much better than the other mixes. Absolutely. It's worth joining just for a month just to get that, because it's nowhere near as... It's not overproduced. It doesn't sound... It just sounds better. I'm not a musician, so I don't know what I'm talking about. It sounds better. It sounds more like a live version of the track than anything else. It is absolutely superb. And if the album sounds like that, in terms of production, not in terms of the song, then I'll be very happy, because it just seems a lot closer to a live performance. So there's those 3. So get onto Bandcamp and subscribe Full Moon if you want to get those. You basically get everything for free. So The Court came out on February the 5th, which was last Sunday. Absolutely beautiful full moon. I don't know what it was like where you were. For me, it was frosty. The moon was bright. It was beautiful. Peter dropped this track early in the morning. It was there in my feed when I woke up. Apparently dropped at like 5 a.m. or something like that. Right, first of all, let me say, I love the track. I think it's great. Brilliant. It's similar in ways to Panopticon in that it's mid-tempo. It doesn't really get moving. It's no, Steam or Salisbury Hill or Games Without Frontiers or whatever. It doesn't get jumping. It's a bit slower, but it's really funky. It's a nice funky bass line. Some really, really good catchy chorus, and the court will rise when the pillars all fall. Brilliant. Although I did think originally when I listened to it, he was saying the court will rise when the buildings all burn, which, probably a good lyric as well. Not too bad. But this one is about justice system and how the justice system is kind of stacked against the ordinary person. You and me. I'm an ordinary person. I don't know about you. You probably are. That's not to say you're not special, because you are. You're special to me. But yeah, he's talking about injustice and how the court system is rigged, basically, and how it needs to be reformed. So we're going away from the sort of esoteric building an interconnected web of information that people can draw from on this one. But yeah, this is just my initial thoughts. I only had it for a couple of days. I've listened to it several times over and over again, and I really, really like it. The dark side mix. The one thing I would say is, so far, the dark side mix and the bright side mix of Panopticon, not that different. There's a few things in the dark side mix which stood out to me. It was a better mix than the bright side mix, but then, yeah, just not sure. So I'm just wondering what the bright side mix of this track is going to sound like. Also, there you go. There are going to be 3 different versions of the album released: Bright Side mix, Dark Side mix, and an Inside mix. Interesting. If so, are we going to have to choose which version we want? Are we going to get, is it going to be a double CD with the Bright Side and the Inside mix, or even a 3 CD? With the Bright Side and Dark Side mix, or a 3 CD including the Inside mix. Interesting to know. Anyway, that's my initial thoughts. Keep an eye out for our review of the album I.O. when it comes out eventually. If you want to get some more exclusive episodes, including a special 5th birthday message from Peter himself, you can subscribe to the Revelation Station podcast at revelationstationpodcast.com/episodes, and you'll find all the episodes there in your podcast app of choice. If you want some exclusive bonus episodes, including a review of Peter's German album, his first one, his 3rd album, his first German album, you can go to Patreon and you can find us on there for just the low cost of £1 a month. So far, patrons have had several episodes which haven't been released, including reviews of Mike and the Mechanics, Phil Collins' autobiography, Mike's autobiography, the Spectral Mornings EP featuring David Longdon of Big Big Train. Lots of different episodes, most of which are exclusive and won't be released anywhere else. If you're just a Peter Gabriel fan, we've got Peter Gabriel episodes as well. So, that's my initial thoughts. Look out for our initial review when the album comes out. We're going to be going seeing Peter in June. Why not let us know if you're going? Take care, everybody. And no doubt I will see you in a few weeks' time when another mix of The Court is released. Bye.